Guys, today we are solving Leetcode problem 1518 water bottles. There are water bottles that are initially full of water. You can exchange empty water bottles from the market with one full water bottle. The operation of drinking a full water bottle turns it into an empty bottle. Given the two integer num bottles and num exchange, return the maximum number of water bottles you can drink. So, from this example, we can see initially we have 9 of bottles. Okay, and we have 9 empty bottles that we can turn num exchange 3, which is we can turn 3 empty bottles and one filled water. So, we got one bottle from these 3 empty, and these three we will got another, and these 3 empty we got another. So, when we drank them, so it became empty again. From these empty bottles, we will get exchange for an filled water bottle. Then this, if we drink means we will left with one empty bottle. So initially we had 9, we got 3 filled bottles. Then later from these empty bottles we got another one bottle which is filled. So total it is 13. Let's see from another example. There are 15 bottles as you can see. The number exchange is 4. So from these 4 bottles we got one filled water, and this from another filled we got. From this 4 we another we filled got, and left with 3. So 3 filled and 3 empty we got. So initially 15 and 3 we got now, and remaining are 3. So if we drink them, so 3 will be empty, one we will take from here. So 4 are empty here. We can get one filled water. We got here left with 2 bottles. Then if we drink this, we will left with 3 bottles. So as you can see, 15 is the full bottles we have, and we got 3 bottles. And later we got from this empty bottles has one bottle, and that is 90. Let's see the coding part. So we'll create max bottles. It's our answer. So we have to return maximum bottles, right? So num bottles we will give. We should take while loop. Num bottles. It should be greater than or equal to num exchange. Then only we can perform operation, right? Exchange. Then we'll create new filled bottles, which will be like num bottles divided by num exchange, and remaining bottles we have to give remaining bottles num bottles modulus num exchange. Then we'll create max bottles. We'll update max bottles actually. Nums max bottles is equal to max bottles, which will be our 9 initially, and new bottles we will get upon the exchange rate. So new filled bottles, and we also need to update num bottles so that it can further perform the operation. So num bottles we will update with new filled bottles plus remaining bottles, and finally we'll return our max bottles. Let's see by running. Pass all test cases. As you can see here, initially we had took 9 bottles, and then here number of bottles are 9, and it should be greater than or equal to our num exchange, which is 3. So here we'll add perform the operation 9 divided by 3, and we will left with 3. And here we'll perform 9 modulus 3 again, and we will left with 0. So here 0 is remaining and new bottles 3 we got. Next here 15 sorry 9 bottles we had, right? 9 bottles plus new filled bottles we got. Now here is 3. So 3, it will become 12. Next here new bottles we need to update. So 3 bottles plus this remaining bottle which is 0. So it will be 3 only. So now the num bottles turns into 3. So here we'll make it as 3. So 3 is always equal to 3. So next again we are gonna perform the operation. 3 divided by 3 is 1. 3 modulus 3 will be 0. And here we are gonna update it with 1. So now our value of max bottle is 13, and our nums bottles is new bottles is 1, and remaining bottle is 0, so it will be 1. And if it is 1, then it can't be further iterate, so it will be left with 13. So max bottles will be 30. So let's try to submit it and check. It should pass all the test cases. We can comment them all. I completed today's POTD. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.